Hello everyone and welcome to today's class, and our title today is Extroverted Egg. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. The news reports don't mention it specifically, but it's a fair guess that the egg outlived its owner. So the highlighted part for today is it's a fair guess that. And we use this to express that something seems very possible or probable, although you don't know for sure. Okay, so the way I would explain it's a fair guess is by saying, fair guess. It kind of always also means like most likely. You can also say like more than likely. Or also probably. Right? 아마, 필시. Those are the words that I would probably use to describe what it's a fair guess. So if we take a look at our first example. Jackie works really hard, so it's a fair guess that she'll be promoted soon. So Jackie는 정말 열심히 일하니까 곧 승진할 거예요. So, it's a fair guess. To be honest, 아마 승진 받을 것 같아요. I think she will get a promotion soon. So, it's a fair guess. Like I said, you could probably change a lot of these with my other expressions. Jackie works really hard, so she'll probably be promoted soon. Or Jackie works really hard, so it's more than likely she'll be promoted soon. I think they have all the same meaning. The next example, the orchestra played well, and it's fair to guess that they practiced a lot before the concert. 오케스트라가 연주를 잘했고 아마 콘서트 전에 연습을 많이 했을 것 같아요. So, because the orchestra played extremely well, it's more than likely, it's most likely, it's probable that, or it's a fair guess, that they practiced a lot before the concert because they performed very well. So yes, it's a fair guess, most likely, more than likely, probably are very similar in meaning, if not the same. Okay. 2번. Mary Foss was now Mary Foss Stan, still alive and well in Iowa at the age of 92. Okay, so at the age is what we're going to focus on next. So we use at the age of to state how old somebody was when they did something, or when they were in a certain condition. It is sometimes shortened to at age. That's true, that's correct. So, when we use at the age of, at age, let's also say, alright, basically means, 우리 나이에, or basically, 살 때. Alright, quite easy, to be honest with you. So at the age of 16, Carla was already driving to school every day. 16살 때 칼라는 이미 매일 학교에 운전을 하고 있었다. In some countries, the legal driving age is 16. In Australia, I think it's 17. And I hope that I will still be fit and active at the age of 80. 나는 80살에도 여전히 건강하고 활동적이기를 바래요. 80 is a very old age. But yes, it's, many people hope to still be walking around healthily at that time. Alright, now let's move on to the language focus quiz. 1번. It's a it's a fair guess that will soon. Okay, going back up, it's a fair guess. Most likely, more than likely, probably, 아마, 필시. So, it's a fair guess that, let's say, Ben will get married soon. So, 아마도 Ben은 곧 결혼할 것이다. Maybe because he's been with his partner a very long time. They've talked about it. So it's a fair guess that Ben will get married soon. 2번. It's a fair guess. Has already. So it's a fair guess that Josh has already, let's say, arrived at the party. Josh는 아마 파티에 이미 도착했을 것 같아요. Like Josh is always early. Josh always arrives on time or early. So we're guessing that from his actions in the past, he's probably already at the party. It's a fair guess to say he's already at the party. 3번. At the age of 살 때 뭐의 나이에 or like so at that time of when they were that age, right? So let's say at the age of 3, Yen already spoke 3 languages. So 예은이는 3살 때 이미 3개 국어를 했다. So she's a genius. 4번. At the age of still hasn't got his still So at the age of 42, Joe still hasn't got his driver's license. So 42살인 저는 아직도 면허 중을 취득하지 못했다. I mean, some people just don't like driving. That's just an example sentence. Okay, now let's look at the further discussion. 1번. Have you ever found an interesting thing from a long ago in a family member's house? If so, what was it? 가족 구성원의 집에서 오래 전부터 흥미로운 것을 발견한 적이 있나요? 만약에 그렇다면 그것은 뭐예요? Found anything interesting? I don't think there was anything interesting I found, but they had many interesting things, like very old pictures from the 18th century of their family, or when they were younger. I found that very interesting. I like history and I like old photos, so I found it very interesting. There were maybe like jewelry passed down from family member to family member. That was quite interesting, but nothing too exciting, to be honest with you. Now, the author suggests that having a gregarious personality can help a person live longer and remain healthier. Do you agree? Why or why not? So I've highlighted gregarious because it was one of our vocabs, right? 사교적인. So 저자는 사교적인 성격을 갖는 것이 한 사람이 더 오래 살고 더 건강하게 유지되는 데 도움을 줄 수 있다고 제안합니다. 여러분은 동의하나요? Why or why not? Obviously, they do say that having a happy, more outgoing life can be good for the mind, and things that are good for the mind are usually good for your overall health. However, to be honest with you, you could be very happy and die tomorrow as well. So let's say if two people, one person is very happy and gregarious and lives out their life until they're 80 without any accidents, I wouldn't be surprised. In comparison to the person who was maybe always sad, angry, upset, hates the world, you'd think that maybe they would probably die earlier due to stress or due to being miserable. I don't know if that kills you quicker. But yes, I don't know if it's true, but it's a good way to live life. Anyway, that wraps it up for today, and I'll see you on the next class.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Outlive.
Outlive.
Track down.
Track down.
In its infancy.
In its infancy.
Gregarious.
Gregarious.
Groceries.
Groceries.